Hi, welcome to Get a Clue Casual Gamer, where we get a clue, C-L-U-E, about a game. C for components. What am I going to find when I open that box? L for length. How long does this game take to play? U for uniqueness. Does this remind me of anything else? And E for ease. How easy is this to learn, teach, play? How easy is it to find? How easy is it on my pocketbook? Today we're going to be getting a clue about the game Lanterns. Lanterns was on my wish list for a while, and I actually have the app that I got so I could play it and see how much I liked it. And yeah, after a while I was able to get it at a good price. It was like, okay, now's the time. So let's get a clue about this game. Okay, C for components. What am I going to find in this box? You're going to find some really nice things, some nice components. And actually, I did not open this, but yeah, there we go. I need to get a cheat sheet, the list of components, so I can call them the right thing. First, you're going to have 56 lantern cards. Okay, and they come in 7 different colors, and there are 8 of each color. The colors include purple, green, white, black, red, blue, and orange. Those are the colors that you're going to see. Pretty colors. Anyway, so you have 56 lantern cards. You will have 4 player aids, and they have little information on both sides. So this plays 2 to 4 players, so you have enough for everybody to have their own. I love that. You will have a starter tile. It has a black back. That's how you know it's a starter tile. It is the one that you start with all the time. And then you are going to have 35 other lake tiles. And they have blue backs. And they will have multiple colors. I don't think any 2 are alike, but there might be. But with 7 colors, it's pretty easy to do it. Some will have a feature in the middle, not just dragon. Oh, maybe, no, they're not always dragons, are they? No, there's a panda. I didn't think so. You know, there's a lot of dragons in that stack, but there's a panda too. Let me see in this one. I'm just curious. There's a panda. Oh, and there's a flower. Okay, so anyway, yeah, there's 35 of these, and with the starting tile, 36 lake tiles. Then we have 20 favor tokens. Okay. And in here, there's a little, there's a boat there. There's the or the starter tile, the little thing for the start player marker. The little wooden, these are all wooden pieces. And besides that, you will also have these, and these are chipboard, thick, good substantial thickness. And these are the points that you're trying to get. Okay, so these all have a different amount on them, and so these are the ones that you're trying to get to win the game, because most points wins game. Okay, so, oh, and of course the rule book. And those are the components you're going to find inside this box. So, where do we go from here? We quietly try and put most of this back in the box so that I don't have to knock it over accidentally. It's like, okay. Let me tell you a little bit about this game, besides the components. It came out in 2015, and it plays 2 to 4 players. Length of play is approximately a half hour. So there you have it. Of course, when you're first learning it, it might take you 40 minutes. It might take you 40 minutes with 4 players, and might only take 30 minutes with 2 players. It's flexible there, but it's not one of those big long games. It's concise. Goes right to the point, and it takes you have fun. It's pretty. You have all those colors that are there, and so it's all held in this one box. Everything fits in here. Okay, so length of play 30-40 minutes maybe. Uniqueness. Does this game remind me of anything else? Well, there's a couple aspects that do remind me of some things. For instance, let me see. Okay, this is the starter tile. To put a tile, it needs another tile on the lake. We are creating a lantern, floating lantern display for harvest. Excuse me. Yes, this is the full name of this game is Lanterns: The Harvest Festival. Okay, and so we're creating this floating lanterns. Okay, so this is a starting one. If I go and I put this one here, why did I put that one there? Because it matches the color. And that is what you have to do. Here, I can put the blue here, or I could put the black here. Okay. Or, let's say I have this one, I could put blue here. I could put white here or white here. So does that remind you of anything? Kind of like dominoes. If you've watched my video about King Domino, it will remind you a little bit of King Domino. It does not have to match every side. It has to match one side. Now, if you get more than one side, hey, bonus, you'll get more of these colorful cards, because that's how you get the cards, is how you lay out your tiles. It's a tile laying game. And if it looks interesting to you, go find a how to play video. I will just say, if I match this and this is laying down facing there, I would get a red, and I'd get one for the one that faces me. And then every other player will get one of the color that faces them. Okay? So sometimes you have to be careful not to give somebody else too many cards themselves. Yeah, you just want it for yourself, not too much for them. Anyway, okay, so uniqueness, it reminds me of dominoes in the fact that you have to match the colors. Dominoes, you match the numbers. With this, you match the colors. And really, that's what you're doing, is matching the colors and putting your tiles down so that you can get the colored cards, so that you can turn the colored cards in. You collect. You collect sets of color and then turn them in for the points tokens. So think dominoes. And if you've ever played King Domino, which is a hobby game, and I did a video a few months ago on it, it's similar to those. So unique wise, think dominoes. If you've never played any other hobby game, think dominoes. Matching works. Okay. Ease. How easy is this to learn, teach, play? How easy is it to find and on your pocketbook? Well, to learn, teach, play, again, I just given you half of it right there. Think dominoes. And then you're set collecting, you are laying down tiles, you're tile laying. These are all hobby game mechanics terms for games. Set collection, you're collecting sets of color cards. Tile laying, you're laying down tiles. And hand management, you're figuring out which color you need, which tile you need to place down to get the colors you need to be able to turn them in for points. So that's kind of, that's the ease of it. It really is just about that. So what is it? Okay, I love, I mean, look at this. It's an entire page just showing you an example of what you would put and what you would get. Really? This is the setup. Let's set this up, okay? And then this is the gameplay. Lots of pictures. Not a lot of writing because you don't need a lot of writing. A turn example. Very specific, very pretty. End of game. Points. And then they have examples. Example 1, example 2, example 3. And that's it. It is not a difficult game. It is not a difficult game. Easy to find and easy on the pocketbook. Okay, not every place has it, but Amazon had it. I mean, I went straight to Amazon and they had it. Easy on the pocketbook. It's $29 at Amazon. Now, if you check out miniaturemarket.com or GameNerds.com, or your local flags, your local friendly local game store, they will probably have it as well. It came out in 2015, so it's been out for a few years, but it is a popular game. In fact, they created a dice game for it. They've created expansions for it. But the original game, the one that I'm talking about, is Lanterns: The Harvest Festival. Okay? If you want a roll and write version of it, there is one, the dice, Lanterns, the dice game or something like that, where you are drawing in your own little lanterns on a grid. But I originally had thought, I could just get that one and just do it. But the more I looked at this, and then I got the app on my phone and my tablet. It was like, you know what? I don't want to have to be drawing all of that. So I want to get the tiles so that I can lay down the tile, choose amongst the tiles I have and lay down the tile that I want to use, kind of like dominoes. And but pretty. It's like pretty colors, pretty color cards and all that. So anyway, you got a clue about lanterns. I will tell you that the designer is also the artist, and his name is Christopher Chang, and he lives in Canada. So there we have it. Canadian, or at least lives in Canada. Great artist and designer of this game, Lanterns: The Harvest Festival. And until next time, have fun gaming. God bless you and your family. Bye.